Vinny, chat, rats, D-Rue here. I just figured I'd do a quick little video about how I designed and made the 100 rat plaque. So, without further ado, it all started with a present or a gift. This is what Vinny uses for his actual on-stream rat train. I used this graphic when I made the 5010 placard for the subathon. So basically, I'm designing everything around this graphic. I had a couple of ideas. I thought about maybe doing this. This is it's actually I wanted to get 100 gifts and then make one gift, big gift out of that. Turned out it was 112, and honestly, I just kind of didn't like the design. So after I made that, I scrapped it immediately. Then I came up with a idea of doing this, and I color coded this one. So the brown is walnut and the silver is aluminum. So the general size I have is 10 inches by 12 inches. And as you can see, I made it all about the big gift. 100 gifted a day, big ass gift for XX days in a row. I didn't want to make it just a rectangle. I wanted to have a little bit more pizzazz and style to it. And it's very easy in my program to kind of round these corners over and invert them. So I figured I'd do that because it looks snazzy. And we ended up with this as my next design. So this is actually in the program that I use. Feel free to ignore all of the details and stuff. But basically, I kept that same outer shape. Then I decided that I'm going to inlay an aluminum border, do some lettering, and I kind of changed how it all read because it just makes more sense this way because I made the numbers big. Now what those circles are in the middle of those numbers, those are going to be finger holes to pop them out because the numbers are interchangeable. They go from 0 to 99. If we get over 100, we're going to just not talk about that. So then I took this file and I went down to my CNC machine. All right, here we go with the CNC machine. Let me get the light on. Oh, by the way, this is my light switch. Isn't that so cool? Anyways, CNC machine, right? This thing is a tank. How it turns on is you come down here. This is the brains of the operation. So basically that's a computer and it just tells there's some motors. Each of these big metal rails, there's 3 of them, have stepper motors on them. Those 2 are in the back. And it just tells these ball screws how much to spin. And it can do, I think it's down accurate to 1/1000th of an inch. So this is how all of the cutting happens. Basically, right, this is just a router. So it has a bit in here, and what happens when I turn it on with the on switch, surprise, it spins. It spins very, very fast. And these bits, focus, these bits are interchangeable. So I can do a bigger 1/4 inch bit, whereas the one that was on there was an 1/8 inch. I can do this 90-degree V bit. You can kind of see it. That's how I got all the fine point lettering. Big area clear, flattener, engravers, oh, crazy stuff all over the place. So, CNC machine. I purposefully left my composite aluminum on here so you can kind of see the cutouts, right? So this is where that border comes from, which you'll see in a moment. We have a couple of number cutouts. That was all numbers back there. And then these 2 were letterings. So basically, I can control it with this controller, but I make the program, or in the program I should say, I make the cut files. Then I bring the cut files down to the machine, and the machine then, so I'm controlling it there right now, but the machine tells this thing how to move, right? So it is crazy accurate. This hose, which you see kind of going up and everywhere else, just slots in here, helps with the dust control, right? Pretty cool. So that hose then comes all the way down, hits a Y, into this big old, I think they call it an impeller vac. it moves a boatload of air. Then I have a bigger 4-inch hose that I can just take wherever I want. So yeah, that's kind of the CNC machine. It's pretty cool. So I basically told it how to cut out the wood, how to cut out the aluminum, and that got us the final product. All right, here we go. Final product reveal. Oh, bam, look at that. So cool. I'm so happy with how that turned out. So we have, obviously, our inlay. So this is smooth, right? I'll get a better angle of it. So it's recessed into it. And they're all that way. Now the advantage to that is, alright, hey, day 47. Oops, we're not on 47, we're on day 46. I can simply take this, pop the hole. Ooh, that's going to be tough with one hand. I didn't think that through. Pop it. Go, oh, look at that. There's a 6. How convenient. Oh, maybe we want 8. Who knows? Ta-da. So between all these numbers that I have here, we can go up to 99. So just don't go over 100, or do, whatever. We can revisit that if that's a problem. But yeah, there is the 100 plaque. I am so happy with it. And with that, we'll catch you on the flip side.